James, now that you are back, do you want to let people know what to expect near the end of today, if we can make it happen?
Yeah, so obviously at the start of the run, or even before the start of the run, I put forth a challenge to chat. And that challenge was if we can raise $37,208 or $205 before we started, which we did. So thank you. I would make a quick little trip over to Vancouver to visit Matt and Ashton and exchange goods and or services. I will give Matt that. Although I can assure you I have no services. And
that remains to be seen.
We crushed it. And my plan was, I have some, they're called turbo tickets for Harbor Air. And Harbor Air is an airline, it's a seaplane airline that runs all over this area of the world. But specifically for the purpose of this, I would be flying from the Inner Harbor in Victoria to the Inner Harbor in Vancouver. And that's still the plan. However, yesterday, BC was flooded. And I literally mean BC. Like, all of it.
BC was a little moist.
The Malahat, which is the portion of the road that connects Victoria, basically the southern tip of Vancouver Island, with the rest of the island, is still closed.
Do you know that
it is shut down, and
major highway and rail line that connects to Vancouver got washed out? You can no longer ship things from the port of Vancouver east through Canada.
Oh, that's not
hundreds of people were stranded in cars and had to be airlifted out. Like, this was so bad that it was on, like, I saw it on the front page of like news publications all over the world. Like,
a large portion of BC1 highway is gone.
Yeah,
it's just gone.
It got really bad. Now, none of this necessarily means that I can't go over today. It's probably fine.
I mean, James is going down to where the planes are, and they're landing on water. So this just gives more space to land.
The weather's actually quite nice today.
It's cleared up. The bigger issue is it's not really necessary. So, you know, putting a strain on just even more services is not ideal. So I might wait until tomorrow. Another big issue, obviously, being that every flight and ferry got canceled yesterday, which means there were a whole lot of people who didn't get to go somewhere yesterday who were going to be trying to go somewhere today. And I didn't pay for flights. Again, I was going to be flying on standby. So there's a very real opportunity that I won't be able to do it today. And if I can't, I'll try again tomorrow. And if I can't do it tomorrow, I'll try again on Thursday. But rest assured, I will very much try to get over there in the next couple days to visit Matt and Ashton. Because I did go shopping yesterday and got a whole bunch of fun goodies to give them. So I do want to make sure that I can get over there. But yeah, that's the current where we're at.
Chet brings up the point that if it's all flooded, maybe you could just taxi the seaplane right up to Matt's place.
Yeah,
I've got a
no. There's a barge in the way.
It flooded so bad you can actually ferry from Victoria, all the way to Kelowna now.
Oh my God!
That's a BC joke for you. Yeah.
Well, when you said the Malahat was closed, I was like, wait, the Malahat is like a big, huge mountain. It can't be like, but obviously it's not the top part of the Malahat.
The bottom of the mountain.
The video I saw of the Malahat yesterday was actually quite fascinating, with just like water, like easily 18 inches deep.
Yeah, it was bad.
Running down the lane of the highway between the two dividers.
Yeah.
Like, it was wild. It was wild.
And like, again, it's still closed, and they don't think they're going to be able to open it until at least later today, if not longer. Like, we won't even get an update for 45 minutes is where we're at. So not great.
And Victoria in this area was actually comparatively like less than some other parts of BC.
Yeah,
like, we got like 50 millimeters or something.
I mean, Victoria got a lot of rain, but the majority of things that happened to Victoria were basements flooded, which sucks. But, you know, Victoria generally stays pretty safe from this stuff. So
yeah, and that's the same in Vancouver. Like, the part that you'd be flying into, of course, it's business as usual here. It's east of here is where the real problems are, in the Fraser Valley and all through like Abbotsford. Sumas Plain turned back into Sumas Lake. Which is great. Whoops. There's an area east of here in Abbotsford where there was a lake that they drained and made it into agricultural land, and that's a lake again. It's not agricultural land now. Aquaculture, maybe.
Also, it's like there's the whole area of Vancouver called Delta. That's because it's a river delta.
Yeah.
Or it was a river delta, and then they filled it in, but it becomes unfilled at some point.
Yeah, if y'all were wondering about my Burrard Street barge joke during sports talk,
that was really good.
That was a very local Vancouver joke. They actually watched the video that I'm referencing on Alpha Flight yesterday. So you can head over to the Dutch Bus YouTube and watch them react to the video. It's really good and also terrifying.
Is that the Justin McElroy one that they added music to?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
It's
it's
also
music from Expo 86. It's like like Vancouver.
Vancouver being beautiful.
Future. It's Vancouver.
Peak Vancouver. I just love the dude who decided that I'm gonna just ride the bike. Should we watch that again? It was a really good
Let's
video.
bring it up. That is easily the funniest outcome of this whole thing. There's been lots of destruction. As far as I know, there has been no lost life at this point, but there has been plenty of destruction and disasters. But the video in Vancouver is very funny.
So it's still no lost life, so it can still be kind of funny.
Yeah.
Those are the rules? Oh, yeah.
Those are the rules.
I mean, it becomes less funny rapidly.
Honestly, that was the criteria for Feed Dump. Was it's funny as
I
long as no
remember
one
that.
dies.
Yeah. Like the couple I did is that's how we started. It's like we looked through. It was like, oh wait, no casualties.
I mean, extremely expensive property damage is bad, but
all right, let's take a look at this.
I want this dude's energy. Like,
I
can I
don't.
just be this guy?
why not go farther away from the water when you're
Like,
riding?
this was like.
You guys got to be
this,
one
man.
with energy, one
That's
with earth,
dedication.
right?
Is it dedication or was it just a guy being an idiot and a friend with a cell phone?
This is 100% set up.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, there we go.
The different
Definitely
camera
set up.
angles.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. My favorite part of this video, of course, is Justin McElroy, who's a local interest reporter for the CBC, posted this on his own Twitter account, and then the local CBC Twitter account just responded to it with Justin. Period.
To which Justin then replied, I will. Oh, is this to talk about what day I like off? Ideally next Friday, but I'm open to options.
For those of you who aren't familiar, there's a Vancouver reporter with the same name as Justin McElroy. Kind of like not that Will Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some amazing photos of that barge that were taken in the last 24 hours once the tide went out as well.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna post that tweet into chat.
I see we follow the same people on Twitter, Matt.
Yeah.
I mean, using the current information we have, apparently all people named Justin McElroy are super cool people.
Oh,
true.
yeah?